everyone, this is Jairo Morales from The Grind Fitness and welcome to my channel. On this channel, you're going to learn how to take care of your body while we do this wonderful sport called Jiu-Jitsu. Everything from joint strength training classes to mobility classes, as well as yoga and many other professionals to teach you what is the best path for you and your Jiu-Jitsu journey. If you haven't already, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You know what to do. Share this with somebody if you think this might help the community to be able to take care of their body for their journey on Jiu-Jitsu. Osss, guys. Hope to see you on the mat. What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing this evening? 6 p.m. Recovery Sundays. Today we're going to do knee. So a couple of like asterisk parts. This is supposed to be normally done with not just knee, but knee and ankle. But today we're going to focus on the knee. Another thing about it is that we're going to be doing a lot of rotational movement of the knee, and the knee is actually designed as a hinged, but it has like minor rotational capabilities. But because of what we practice in Jiu-Jitsu, we need a stronger range of motion rotationally at the knee, not just 100% hinge for us. So because of that, you're gonna feel a lot of almost like fatigue around your knee joint. And when you do that, you're basically training it. So just make sure that when you do some of this stuff that you don't go crazy training afterwards, because your knee is going to be a little bit fatigued and sore. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just going to start with just knee C.A.R.s. So extend your right leg and you're going to grab underneath your left, and what you're going to do is we're going to rotate back and forth. So actually, let me back up for 1 second. I want you to take your hands, place it on your thigh, and just try to pivot back and forth on your heel. Okay, from there, once you see that this thigh bone doesn't move, we're going to put it on our shin bone, and then we're going to try to see if we can pivot on our shin bone. Again, the movement's not coming from the foot is just coming along. Okay, so I want you to think that you're just pivoting and we're shifting this bone within the knee joint. Okay, from there, we're going to grab underneath, gable grip ourselves. What you're going to do is you're going to maximally internally rotate, extend, maximally externally rotate and come down. Then repeat. Now opposite direction. Stay out, go up, down, and flex. Externally rotate, extend up about 60 to 70%, internally rotate and come down. Other side. Same principle. Try to get so that you get under the brain gets the proper information for what you're trying to accomplish when you don't have the ground there to assist you. Again, we're trying to rotate the tibia or the shin bone over within the knee. Okay, from there, grab the outside, internally rotate, extend up, externally rotate and come down. Again, rotating that tibia in, extending up, rotating that tibia out, coming down. Now leave it out. You're going to extend up, turn in, come down, and again, turn out, extend up, turn in, and come down. Okay, now that they're warmed up a little bit, what you're going to need is a yoga block. Sorry, I should have told you that at the beginning of the class. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay down flat on our back. You're going to take the yoga block. You're going to put it in between your thighs. So if you need to pause this and go get a yoga block, go get it now. Go do it now. It doesn't have to be a yoga block. It could be a foam roller. Anything basically that you can have like a good, be able to do like a good squeeze on. Okay, from there you're going to put your feet about, I would say like maybe 20, 30 degrees away from your butt. Curl your toes up. What I want you to do is think that you're dragging your heel and getting your hamstring to engage. It's almost as if you're trying to pull your hips towards your heel. And you're going to hold that mild tension. At the same time, you're going to squeeze the yoga block. And then we're going to do the same rotation. We're going to externally rotate the tibia, internally rotate the tibia. Externally rotate the tibia, internally rotate the tibia. And go back and forth. Hang out at those end ranges. Maximally in, squeeze the yoga block, drag those heels, maximally out. Squeeze the yoga block, drag those heels. Last one. Oh. And back to C.A.R.s. This time I'm going to turn here, internally rotate, extend up, externally rotate, curl down. Internally rotate, extend up, externally rotate, come down. Keep it out. Switch to the other side. And we go right back into what we were before. Again, squeezing the yoga block. Now what we want to do is walk our feet out another 10, 15 degrees so they're a little bit farther away from our butt. Goes up, and again, same thing. Try to drag your heel as if you're trying to pull your butt towards your hamstring. At the same time, you're squeezing the yoga block. Maximally in, maximally out. Hang out at those end ranges. Maximally in, maximally out. Oof. Really drag those heels, dig it into the ground. Really squeeze the yoga block as you externally rotate, as you internally rotate. One last one. Oh. Wow, that was hard. I put a lot of burn on my anterior tibialis. Okay, one more round of C.A.R.s again, same thing. Start out, then go in, out, up, in, down. Stay in, up, out, down, in, up, out, and down. Other side. Keep it in, up, out, down, in, up, out, down. Stay out, up. If you follow the pattern, it's basically 2 C.A.R.s, 2 knee C.A.R.s after every set of actual work that we're doing. So we're doing a combination of like kind of burning those muscles by squeezing the yoga block and going back and forth. And then what we're doing is teaching the nervous system that has those strength capabilities. So you slow it down, you do it with very little load, very little effort to just try to practice that new musculature that you're burning out when you're actually doing the set. Hope that makes sense to everybody. Okay, next we're gonna do this stuff laying down. So we're gonna lay down, make a pillow for your head. And so we're going to do C.A.R.s, but in this position. So this one's a lot harder to actually do because there's a little bit more coordination on your behalf. So what you want to do is think the same type of movement. So like, let's say with the foot in, internal rotation, we're going to curl it back. Then we're going to go external rotation, extend it out, and then rotate it back in. And then just back and forth at your own pace. You could do it at different levels. Change directions on the C.A.R.s if you haven't already. Whew. Switch, other leg. So let's see if I don't mess this up. In, curl, out, down. In, curl, out, down. And again, and just now at your own pace. This side's quite hard for me. And good. Whew. Take a second, walk on up. So bear with me 1 second while I adjust the camera here. Okay, so the next time you're going to need a wall and the same yoga block that you were using to squeeze. And now we're going to do the same knee C.A.R.s, but what we're going to do is we're going to block our hip. So I can't do it. You're not going to be able to see it here, so I'm going to have to kind of literally give you my behind. Actually, bear with me 1 second. Yeah, that looks good. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take the thigh bone and you're going to press it up against the yoga block, and the yoga block is going to be against the wall. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to practice the same rotation as we did when we were lying down. What we're doing is we're trying to ask for hip extension as we do these C.A.R.s, which they're really hard. Whew. One more. Now I got to do the other side. Very difficult. I'm having difficulties on this leg much more than the other. Oof. So sorry about that. Camera angle wasn't right. Had to correct it just so that you could see what I was doing. From there, you should feel like I feel it here, a little bit of tenderness out here. On this side, it's a little bit more underneath. So just it really depends on how your body actually feels. One thing that helps a lot with the jiu-jitsu, like discomfort of the knees, is actually massaging like right behind like the shin bone. So using the so-right or any variation, you can use a tennis ball. It just really depends on you, and massaging like this musculature that's like right on the underside of the calf, or excuse me, of the tibia, the main bone on the outside. So right underneath that, there's a whole set of musculature right there that if you massage that out in combination with doing these exercises, you're gonna see like you're just giving enough space for the knee to actually work when you massage the outside, because the tension usually comes from that musculature. All right, guys, I hope that helped. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, give this a share. Jiu-jitsu knees, man, is basically what it is. It's just little exercises you can do. These are preemptive exercises. If you play a lot of De La Riva, reverse De La Riva, this is stuff that will help create a little bit of equilibrium to your knee structure so that you're less likely to have discomfort from years of doing jiu-jitsu. Guys, I hope to see you guys on the mat.